random impromptu video. I was in a fucking bong shop the other day, actually, where I got the new vape pen thingy I bought, which is cool and all that. But when I was in there, I saw they had knife collections, and I just let my eyes drag over them. I'm not a big knife collector like some of my stalkers who have small penises and like weapons, but there's one specific knife thing that I am into, and that is a Balisong. I just so happen. It's been a minute, I guess. It's been a fucking more than a decade. This is back in the East Coast, so 15 years ago or more. But I attempted smoking cessation. I was a tobacco smoker in Kentucky, and one of my techniques was flipping a Balisong. And I used to be pretty fucking good. And that Balisong got broken because of a friend of me. I was bragging like, yeah, this is Italian, the high-end steel and tough as nails and the good shit. And he's like, no, it ain't. Let me see that bent in half. Yeah, it was a fake. It's not the real Italian blue metal steel. It's not okay. But it was well balanced. It flipped, and I love doing it. And it kind of ruined that for me, and I never got back around to it. I did, back in the homeless days, in the 2014-ish, I did buy a cheap Amazon trainer Balisong with no blade, just flat metal, and it was a horrible piece of shit. Like, it didn't flip at all. But this $30 random pot-themed Balisong I got from the store actually kind of flips a little bit, and it's starting to loosen up. At first, it was real stiff. And I thought, well, wait, when I was flipping in the store, I did it in front of the dude. I thought, wait a second, it's stiff, but everything loosens up when it's used, and if it's cheap metal, it's going to loosen up even quicker. So, I'm not going to do much right now. I've not been practicing a lot, and I haven't been practicing the last 5 hours for sure. Like, I've been watching TV, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know what? The cops ran here the other day, and I was showing them something on the TV, and my knife was laying out, and they wanted to take it for safety and shit. I'm like, yeah, it's over there. You can just throw it out in the other room. And I realized, well, wait a second. California law says it's a felony to have a Balisong, unless you fall into one of the exceptions. One of the exceptions is performance art, making a video or doing a live performance about flipping a Balisong. So I better get around to doing that to make sure, legally, just to check a box. However, my intention in buying it, I'm not using that strange rule to justify getting an illegal weapon like a lot of my stalkers would do, Raging Rob. I really did buy it to show off flicking it, which is perfectly legal. It's performance art. So let's see if I can do a little, and watch me do that long intro and then fuck this up. I've been drinking. I could do both directions. See, I missed one. I missed again. Blade side. See, the blade is on my fingers. If I didn't pull my fingers out, it cut them. Back to safe side. Oh, no, is it? It actually kind of helps to look at yourself while you're doing it. The camera doesn't really have lag. I can't do any aerials right now. I'm certainly not going to do left hand, but I could do all that before. Aerials, left hand, off hand, two simultaneous. Oh, I missed one. I'm doing a pommel open. It's not bad, see? For $30. I've looked at the Benchmade ones, and they're like $300. And I'm like, I ain't fucking need that. I'm not a real artist. Like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. But this actually is kind of balanced. Now, with the shitty metal, how long would it really last? I don't know, probably will wear out pretty fucking quick. But it's just one of those random things. I just so happen. I wish I could fucking still do aerials in both hands. Like I could flip in the air and catch with the offhand and do it slower with my left hand and pass it back to the right. Do it faster to the right. I did it a lot. Like a lot. Like 2 or 3 hours a day, every day for months and months. Did a little exercise too, like moving. Oh, I actually dropped. I did that in front of Mike too, but it took a long time. Like I was fucking flipping. Oh well, there's that box checked, and I really did buy it just pretty much for that, to show it off. I don't. It's not. I guess you could use it as a weapon, but it's not really a dangerous weapon compared to other knives which are legal. Like this is legal. This is 100% legal. And it's just a basic fucking low grade steel knife. And I need to get I have a sharpener somewhere. My toolbox. Yeah, actually I know where it is. But this, even with being cheap steel, if you had the sharpener with you, and there's a fire striker in this too, you pretty much got a knife. Like you might dink it, but you can take out. There's a deburr on the sharpener. Like you'd be good. Like for survival shit and stuff. If I pull off my move to Northern California and I'm out near the woods, I might go do that something and try to take like that and a sharpener, a little pack of cordage or something, and some food for. I hate. But for you're gonna eat, and people expect your cooking to be part of such videos. But that's it. That's fucking it. Low budget, huh? Really low budget. That'd be an easy source of content that I don't have to spend any money on. The whole point, primitive survival, is not to have much. And it's not hard for me because I'm great with physics and I understand a lot of things. And I know this and that. And if I spent one day reading literature about methods used for bushwhacking in a specific region, like the local flora and fauna, I'd be fine. Oh well. That box is ticked.